this is the Henderson Ranch.
Yeah. It ain't a ranch, though. Mixed farming.
Maybe I have the wrong Henderson.
No, ain't but one around here.
Yes.
Hello, is Mr. Henderson in, please?
No,
When do you expect him back?
I don't.
I mean, he's moved. Oh, the taxi driver said
Can
that
I help you? I'm his wife.
His wife? Oh, there must be some mistake. It's Mac Henderson I'm looking for.
So am I. You better come inside. Where did you marry your Mac Henderson?
In London, during the war. He was in the army. You don't believe me? You think I'd come all this way? I have my marriage certificate. Here.
But the war was over a year ago. What took you so long?
Well, he kept... That's really between my husband and myself, isn't it?
Not if he's our husband. Tall. Curly dark hair. Boyish grin.
Funny, isn't it? I have one just like it.
Sit down. I'll get you a drink.
No, I have to go.
You're not going anywhere in that state. Now sit down.
How can you take this so calmly?
Calm. I'm numb, that's all. Mac took off 3 weeks ago. He cleaned out our bank account, what there was of it. Must have known you were coming.
He kept putting me off. Finally, I wrote him I was coming. You never suspected. Didn't you wonder about my letters?
We pick up our mail in town. Mac always got it.
I'm sorry. I must get back to town, of course.
There's no train out today.
I couldn't stay here.
I guess you'll have to.
I wouldn't want to impose.
Look, let's be practical. There is no place else to go. Besides, we're probably related. Wives-in-law.
Well, just for tonight then. Thank you. it's no use. Won't budge. Should have hired a carter.
This isn't jolly old England, you know. We do things ourselves around here.
You decide how to load them then. I didn't even want to bring them.
Look, we agreed last night. When they catch Mac, they'll throw him in prison for bigamy. We're both victims of his crime. There isn't a judge in Canada who wouldn't recognize our claim to this farm.
But to me, settling in now, that does seem to be rushing it a bit, doesn't it?
Possession, my dear, is 9/10 of the law. Better us here and working this farm than some Johnny-come-lately relative of his.
It's no skin off my nose. I'll be long gone.
You can't wait to shake the dust of Saskatchewan off your dainty little feet, eh?
These dainty little feet have walked places that would stand your head on end. You don't know what it's like having your home bombed around your head and having to run to the air raid shelter in your pajamas.
Pajamas, eh? No wonder you snapped up so many of our Canadian boys.
Oh, don't be crude. Why are we fighting anyway?
Because you keep yakking about wanting to get out of here.
Yes, well, I know what we agreed to, but I still feel I don't belong. I'm imposing.
Don't be silly.
I'm surprised you'd want me around. I've been rather beastly.
Beastly. What a lovely word. I do like some of your English expressions. I've been beastly, too. What do you got in there?
Oh, that's a heavy one.
No kidding.
Wedding presents. Dishes. Of course, my books.
Books? You came here to be a farmer's wife and you thought you'd have time to read books?
Farmers' wives do read books in England.
They do here, too. The winters are long. Look, we'll have to open that one, carry the books in separately, and come back for the rest, okay?
Okay.
Oh, everything happens to me. Now what?
Trouble?
Nothing I can't fix. I hope. It's just, everything is so old. I just gotta finish swathing.
You've been doing all the heavy work. Can't I help?
You don't know how much I have helped taking on all those other chores.
Playing farmer's wife, you mean? I wanted to do that. Find out what it would have been like if I could have stuck it.
Could you?
Yes. Well, it's not the way Mac described it, but who needs him anyway? I almost think
What?
I'd as soon be a farm as a farmer's wife. Be in charge, I mean.
Me too. You know, if it's a good crop, we'll be able to buy a modern tractor and a decent swather. I'm gonna build up this farm. I'm gonna make it the best farm around. I'll show Mac.
We'll show him, Joan. We'll show them all. She won't give. She doesn't like me.
Not used to you, that's all. And she can sense you're nervous. Try sweet-talking her.
Nice bossy. Beautiful bossy.
Her name's Clover. She likes to be sung to.
Oh, what's tops on her hit parade?
Anything soothing.
There'll be blue cows over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. So let down your udder, give me milk and butter. Or we'll all switch to Oreo margarine. Do you have anything that needs mending while I've got the stuff out? Joan?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Do you have anything that needs mending or buttons on?
Heck no, I just wear it till it falls apart and I keep buying safety pins.
We didn't have any during the war. Metal, you know. So I had to keep up with sewing buttons on.
Good for you. Must be nice to be organized.
For Pete's sake. All I said was we didn't have any safety pins. All our metal went for the war effort.
For your information, so did ours, and another thing that went was our men. You had them all, and you didn't let any grass grow under your feet, did you?
So, the truth is finally out. You're jealous because Mac married me first. You can't stand being second choice, can you?
Don't kid yourself, little WarBride. You're the one who was second choice. Mac and I had a good thing going, and everything would have been fine if you hadn't been so available.
Available? Well, I like that. Don't judge me by your standards just because you fell for that "I may never come back" line. I should think you'd be ashamed to admit it.
I've nothing to be ashamed of. I'm a normal, warm-blooded woman. But you had to trap him into holy wedlock. Everybody knows you British are a bunch of cold fish.
Make up your mind, Joan Henderson. One minute we're available and the next we're cold fish. Oh, I don't have to take this. I am sick of your dust and your wind and your bloody outdoor privy. And most of all, your petty jealousy. The sooner I get away from here, the better.
Good. You'd never have lasted here anyway. You think we married the same man? Well, let me tell you, Leslie Henderson, we didn't marry the same man at all. You fell for a uniform and a line about the big sky and money growing out of the ground. I'm the one who loved the real Mac. All you had in common was the war. And if you think Mac would have been happy to spend the rest of his life talking about bomb shelters, stop it! Won't listen!
Hello. Can you send a taxi to the Henderson farm, please? You know where it is? Yes. I have to catch the 10:30 train. Thank you.
I was upset last night. I hate doing paperwork.
But the truth came out, didn't it? It's no use. That could always come between us.
I guess you're right. It was a crazy setup from the start.
Well, I'd better get my suitcase.
Yeah, well, I'll get on with the swathing.
Can't make up their minds. Knew she wouldn't stay anyway.
June! Are you all right? June, I'm leaving now. The taxi's here. Can you hear me?
Oh, dear Mother of God, help me.
Could you wait for just a moment, please? I have to say goodbye to someone.
Just said, can't wait. Not if you want to make that train to Winnipeg.
Something's wrong, I know it. The nurse told me I'd find you here. Said you were getting restless too. I expect they'll be glad to be rid of you. I've brought your clothes. You don't want to get dressed out here, do you?
Stop patronizing me.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're treating me like a fractious child. You're being kind, just like the nurses.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I just want you back home. I've missed you, if you must know.
I don't believe you. You're staying out of some misguided sense of duty.
I'm staying because the farm's as much mine as yours. Do you want me to go to court over it?
You wouldn't.
Try me. Now let's go to your room and get you dressed.
I can't wear this.
Why not?
It's got short sleeves.
So?
How can can you be so callous, so insensitive?
A minute ago, I was too kind for you. Look, I brought a short-sleeve shirt. I never gave it a thought. Oh, my God. Am I going to have to spend the rest of my days wondering if I'm doing or saying the right things?
Shut up, for heaven's sake. This is a hospital. You can't go yelling all over the place.
Well then, Mrs. Henderson. Shall we go home?
Yes, Mrs. Henderson. Let's do that.